Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is my AuthorTube and I welcome you all here and I'm really excited. This is my very first video. I'm PK Sparks. That's gonna be my pen name. I like to keep the little bit of mystery going. And let me introduce you without further ado, right in the bang, without further ado into Project Orchid. That's my first high fantasy novel, which is gonna revolve around two point of views of two different protagonists, and there could be a surprise third point of view. I don't want to promise anything. Neither do I want to reveal anything. But there could be another point of view as well, or maybe one or two here and there. But they won't. We won't be following those, even if I do put those in. But there are going to be multiple characters, and it's going to be. I wouldn't say there are any defined tropes in it. Sorry to disappoint, but also there are no antagonists. This is just, yeah, it's a very nuanced approach to understanding various emotions, navigating various emotions creatively. Like, you know how in Harry Potter, depression was personified as a Death Eater. At least that's how I understood it later on in life, not when I was a kid, but later on in life, that's how I understood it. And I was inspired by how you can navigate your the depth of your emotion, the wildernness of your soul through your writing when you write fantasy novels creatively. Um, so because of that, I am exploring themes like grief, exploring themes like uh, identity, let's say. I'm exploring themes like friendships, dynamics, family dynamics that are dysfunctional, um, existential crisis. That's the core theme here. Is uh, as you can see, I don't know if you can see, I've got like Albert Camus and a bunch of existentialists over there in the books. So I've been deep diving into that, and I found um, something similar to what I'm going for in this book with Bernard Williams. He's an English philosopher, and he's written about the boredom of immortality. So that is something that I'll be exploring. So these are the themes I can broadly share with you about what is in the book. I know that all the sentence that I just said had no structure whatsoever. I don't know what I was trying to say, but you get the point, right? That's going to be like the central core theme. And silence of God. I'm not sure if that's a trope, but God being silent is something that we will go and explore in this novel, as well as faith. That is something that we're gonna look into. Like, how do you hold on to faith when everything seems when the creator seems distant, when the creator seems cruel, if he does exist, and how do you hold on to your inner strength and endure and walk by faith, if you will, when things just don't seem to go your way in life. So that's what we're going for. Now, coming to the synopsis. So I can tell you that this is a book about immortal beings who are falling to mortality because they're giving in to their own flaws and losing the connection with God and magic. So we're the protagonists who are the younger generation. Um, whose the responsibility falls onto their very incapable hands, let's say. Will they be able to make the right decision towards growth and evolution, which the older generation are failing to do clearly, and save the world, or are they also going to perish? So, yeah, it's from the synopsis, you can clearly see that, oh, they're going to become victorious, but I can't promise anything. I can't promise that I won't kill off characters either. But whoops, okay. But it's like it's gonna be a more realistic feeling novel than those fantasy, high fantasy, soft magic. But it's also gonna be a realist writing it. You know, it's not going to be overly optimistic. It's not going to be overly pessimistic. It's just going to be a genuine exploration of all these themes in a creative way. That being said, it's a feel good book. I know all those things that I just said does not resonate with feel good. but I'm doing my best to write it in such a way that it leaves you feeling good end of the day. Because anything that I put out, I don't want it to make anyone feel bad or, go spiraling into existential crisis. So that's not my intention here. So that's what I'm doing. I'm attempting. Let's hope it all comes together well. And Project Rocket is in zero drafting stage right now, about 16,000 words in. I'd written around 18,000 words and I edited a little bit. And now we're at 16,000 words. I finished Act One. And now we're at the bang in the middle of inciting incidents. And that's going to be Act Two. And then it's a three-part structure. So there's going to be Act Three, which is going to be the final act. And then the book will end with roughly around 90,000 words is what I'm aiming for, but let's see how it goes. I am doing a little bit of discovery writing. I'm doing a little bit of plotting. So I'm a bit of a pantser and a plotter. And a little bit more about me would be, what can I tell you? I'm a content writer. So I write for a living and I write to unwind from the 9 to 5 grind. So that's what I do. I write and I write. And what else? I don't know. I don't really want this to be about me because I like to keep the mystery, as I said. But as a writer, I would say I'm a bit of a pantser and a bit of a plotter, but I'm also like a corner, if you will, because I do write, I go back and edit, and I like landscape through the things a bit. That's when I look at the prose. So it's not like I do it linearly, where I do zero drafting and then I go back to edit the whole thing. I'm doing it chunk by chunk, like first draft, I mean, not, what am I saying? I mean, first act, second act, and then third act. So after each act, I'll go back, edit, and restructure if I need to, then the second act and third act. That way, I don't have to go over the entire plot and like uplift and uproot the entire novel while editing it. So that's my plan, and this is my debut novel. So let's see how it goes. I did finish a poetry book, but I will not be publishing it. It's very private. But this is my debut novel in all intensive purposes. Also, if you are someone who's intrigued by existential themes, or if you're going through existential crisis, I've written a zine and it's available for those of you who are watching from Mumbai. Hi. So it's available in Fluxus Chapel. It will be soon. Hopefully when this video is up, it's available. If it's not, I will follow me on Instagram and I'll let you know when it's available. And also, for those of you who are not in Mumbai, or if you're not in India, I have the soft copy of it with me in the form of a PDF, which I will give it to you for free. If you DM me on Instagram after following me, I will leave the link in the description below. And I hope to see you for the next video and join me along this journey of discovery and exploration into all these themes as I write. I may not tell you specifics of what I'm writing because I don't want to steal the theater of the mind that you'll experience while reading the book, but I will surely take you through the themes that I'm going through and what I am going through personally when I write all this. And yeah, hopefully it'll be an enriching journey for all of us. See you in the next video. And don't forget to subscribe to stay tuned to what I have next in store for you. I will not tell you what it is at all. Like, just come back and you'll know. It is going to be fun, that I can promise. And then also follow the Instagram page that's linked in the description below. And don't forget to DM me for the zine on healing from existentialism. It's a very positive zine, not like toxic positive, but like leave you feeling good. That's the feedback I got from people who did read it. So I hope it helps at least one person out there, and that's gonna make my day. So yeah, happy reading, happy writing, and happy healing.